We are 1 week away from the Super Bowl, and I, for one, am getting more and more excited as each day passes. But you know that you've absolutely have got to be old when you've got to Google some names, and Eric Church, he is one of those people that I had to look up. He is going to team up with Jazmine Sullivan to perform the National Anthem at next week's Super Bowl game. Church is a 7-time American Country Music Award winner, a 4-time Country Music Award winner, and a 10-time Grammy nominee. Never heard of him. Had to look him up. Sullivan, same thing. She is a 7-time Grammy-nominated R&B artist who recently had a number 4 debut with her latest, Hotels. Never heard of her either, but after this, she's definitely going to be someone that I'll be listening to. But there are 2 props available on the board related to the National Anthem. One of them being, will either forget or omit a word. Yes is plus 1,100. No is minus 4,000. The only way to bet this is taking the plus, because who knows? No is, of course, the likely result, but plus money is the only option that you really have. The other option is betting the length of the National Anthem over under 119.5 seconds, both at minus 115 odds. The clock starts when the first word is spoken. Thank goodness for Google and for YouTube. I looked up other country artists who have sang this anthem before. Josh Turner, Leanne Rimes, Brad Paisley, Rascal Flatts, Kelly Clarkson, Lady Antebellum, Carrie Underwood, Keith Urban. They all went under this mark. Luke Bryan, he is the only one that I could find who went over by 4 seconds at Super Bowl 51. He went forever there in the end with The Brave. But now there are 2 people singing this song together, and because of that dynamic, I think the way to go is on the over. But what about some halftime props? There's definitely options up on the board for that too. Number 1 being, will there be a wardrobe malfunction? Yes is plus 1,400, and no is minus 3,000. And this, of course, is referring to the infamous nip slip from the 2004 Super Bowl 38. Janet Jackson, her breast was exposed, and some people till this day are still talking about it, but it's The Weeknd, so I think it's unlikely. Will The Weeknd fall off stage during his performance? Yes is plus 1,200, and no is minus 3,000. I guess stranger things have happened. He does wear slick shoes. He's likely going to be going up and down some stairs, jumping up and down some props. He is very active up on during his performances, so it sure can happen. Which song will The Weeknd perform first? I kind of like 2 options up for this one. One, I like Pray For Me at plus 250 with the unfortunate passing of Chadwick Boseman. Perhaps a small tribute is in order, and the song does have a really great beat which would make great for an intro. And the other song that I like is What About I Feel It Coming at plus 800. What better way to come out with a song featuring none other than Daft Punk? This is the Super Bowl. You have the lights, you have the flair. I like it. If I was betting anything, I think this would be the one that I choose. Total songs played during the halftime show. The over 8 is minus 200. Under is plus 165. And I do agree with the juice to the over. This guy just has way too many hits. Initially, it was thought to believe that he was going to be performing 23 minutes. He will instead be playing 12 to 13 minutes instead. Artists don't typically perform full-length songs during the halftime anyway, so performing truncated versions of his biggest hits, he can get through 8 really easily, I think. Other halftime betting options are going to have total wardrobe changes from The Weeknd. Over-under is half. The final song played, no shock to see Blinding Lights as the minus 220 favorite. This song is absolutely everywhere. You and I have both seen this commercial time and time again on a daily basis. Will Drake show up and be on stage? Yes is plus 600 and no is minus 1,000. Another betting option is, will Maluma be on stage? Yes is plus 750. No is minus 1,600. Here's what I think. The Super Bowl is in Florida. Maluma is a huge Latin artist, and what is nearby? You have Colombia. I would expect to see Maluma there to perform Hawaii with The Weeknd. But I can't wait for the halftime performance. It is hard to outshine J-Lo and Shakira from last year, but I do think that he is going to be just fine. He has so many hits, so many great songs. He has Daft Punk potentially who can show up. You have Drake who can potentially show up. Maluma who can definitely show up. Ariana Grande. There's just too many people that he has performed with, and I think it's going to be a fantastic show. So which of these bets will you be betting? Leave your best bet in the comments below.